jeez. Twitch, stop making noise, especially with adverts. There we go. Tells me Twitch is working. Keeps working. Hello, Jadens. Hello, Joe. Time to hope my left Joy-Con's still holding up. Also, time to hope I launch the game at the right time, that I'm not gonna need to go through all this just for it to go, boom, maps changed! Because if you start up the game but do not look through the news until after the maps rotate, that's what it'll do. And if Salmon Run opens or closes, you might have to watch the entire bit of news again. It's a little silly. Okay, I was kind of worried my left Joy-Con would be working terribly, because that's what it was doing on the menus. So hello, Ryan. Shoes? No, they really don't have main power. All I care about is main power. This is main power. I'm willing to bet. Yeah, bomb defense. No, I'm gonna keep that as that, because it just makes more sense. Kinda, yeah. I literally, hello, Lena. Ryan, when I left your stream there last night, I basically went straight to sleep, and it was about, like, 8 p.m.-ish my time, if I'm remembering right. Hello, Agent X. I didn't wake up until 6 a.m., which is why there wasn't a stream last night. I slept laying through it. Then again, for the longest time, I'd been basically sleeping on a series of naps. Like, instead of sleeping 8 hours, I napped about 4 hours in the morning before the stream. Like, this first stream. And then I would nap after this stream. And that's how I was sleeping for the longest time. So I guess my body just went, no, I've enough of that, and yeah. I'm probably gonna be starting this at the very least with some turf wars, cause why not? It's been a while. I need a bit of practice. And last time, there's the stick not working properly. I'm just gonna keep it in the top row unless I see something below I want to use. Hey Rand, nah, you're not really late. The stream's only been going for about 3 minutes. I'm getting into the area of weapons I never really use. Have I ever used these? Okay, I have. I've actually used them a fair bit. Okay. I don't remember ever just using dualies. Yeah, it's fine, Red. I don't mind you guys just leaving. It's clear I played this for one game. And I have not heard of that. This is like the category of weapons I've either never used or only used a singular game. But I own them. Hmm. I'm gonna be doing turf to start, just to get myself back into the speed of things. If I can decide on a weapon, that is my biggest problem at the moment. I cannot decide. You know what? I'm gonna grab the Flingza here, because it's like the closest to the Koro. I do believe, anyway. I'm gonna double check. I'm just getting this to the front so I can see all the rollers. Yeah, okay. I was remembering right. This is the only roller with a splash wall. I loved the Koro, and then they just did nothing with it again. There's no standard roller with a splash wall. I'm gonna do so bad, but it's fine. Fair enough. Definitely sounds interesting there, Rand. Got a kill! I think I got 2 kills, but... Yeah, basically what I more meant was just, I wanted just... Ow. A roller with a splash wall. Like a standard roller. That would have been great. But no, this... Just the flings. Buggered that up. Oh jeez. Ran out of ink. Guys, we're getting wrecked. How's... I mean, I like the Flingza too. It's just, I like the standard roller. I'm used to its swing speed because it hasn't changed. At least it doesn't feel like it's changed at all from the first game. Cover this in. And, like, it's what I'm used to. I'm just gonna turf a bit. Just gonna leave that right there. No, I got an ink. Like, the Flingza's normal swing is faster than the standard roller, not as fast as a carbon. And its its vertical swing takes longer, but not as long as Dynamo. It'd be pretty hard for it to take as long as the Dynamo. I think it takes forever. Sad face. I don't think I did that bad for someone who hasn't ever really touched rollers in this game. Yeah, I mean, 5 kills. Almost all of those were with the bomb rush. which, you know, is good. I like bomb rushes. Yeah, it's fine there, Joe. My brain derped on your name. Even though I was looking right at it, it's just like, names. Because dually squelchers. I might as well just roll. Gets me some points. Oh jeez, out of ink. That's one thing they kind of should have done with rollers, is just make their rolling better in some way after increasing the size of all of the maps. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. How did I live that long? I'm not sure what screen. There, Ryan. I'm a little confused. You gotta remember, I'm very tired. I should just not use this thing. I'm sure I probably can't look at it at the moment, because, well, I'm in the middle of something. You can either just share it to the Discord itself if you want, or you just DM it to me. Ow. I'm in the middle of being the worst flingza that ever flinged. Ow. I think we only managed to pull that back because you guys had a disconnect. No, I'm not gonna be able to breach 700 points. I'm doing so badly. I'm a roller. My job should be getting points. The maps are just a little too big these days. Because, like, rollers still get around the same average of points they used to. At least, like, when I'm using one. In the first game, I averaged around 600 odd points. In this game, I average around 600 odd points. I'm gonna put this thing away. I bring dishonor to this place when I'm using a roller of any kind. Beacons. No, E-Leader was last stream, where I was attempting to snipe and failed miserably. So I'm just gonna do some beacons. I mean, these maps are not the worst for beacons, so... Plus, they buffed beacons in the last patch, to the point where my beacons work marginally better than they did before. Laggy brush is laggy. Gotta have my beacons. Oh gee, no, it lived! Yes! For anyone who might not know, in the last patch, they made, the bonus for sub power-up on beacons better. Like, work faster, basically. I'm dead. That's a shame. So, like, you need less sub power-up for your beacons to be really good, basically. Ow. I know better than to jump to that now. Ow. Maybe I should have just jumped to it. Mine probably could be faster, like I could grab a shirt to help out too. But it'd be such a marginal difference that, like... Darn it. I clicked the wrong point, but I got away! Ah! Daring escapes! Alright, Ryan. I only got one kill. But a lot of points. My beacons did things. Like, I have a shirt somewhere, I'm pretty sure, that has, like, one main and at least one sub of sub power-up. But I don't see the point of getting any more. Like, this is already stupid fast jumping. I don't think, just given the diminishing returns, I could get much... It does get much faster. Like, I doubt it gets much faster, I should say. Like... I know it'll get a bit faster, but... No, because see, if I do that, I lose my ink resist, and then I lose my ability to exist, because I cannot exist without it. That is what every Splatfest ever has taught me. Because, well, my ink resist comes from my shirt. Right, I forgot I still had color lock on. I was just like, wait, is the colors the same again? I have color lock on, that's why. Because I had turned that on while I was sniping. Oh, jeez! Well, they did not like me. Ow. I thought I could get away, but I couldn't. Oh. Well, no, they have sub power up. Okay, that's fine. I was supposed to be like, oh, they replaced my beacon with theirs, but they at least have a main of sub power up, so it's not the worst. Ow. Well, everyone knows that beacon's there now. They shouldn't have gone back for it. I mean, I'm sure the enemy team had assumed at that point there was beacons around. I'm gonna leave one right there. Yes, this is inkable. Cool. Ow. Oh, he's so hurt. I should really be painting a bit more. Ow. Darn it! Alright, Ryan. Have a good day. I was just dipping around the place trying to do stuff, placing beacons, trying not to die. Oh, jeez. Ow. I feel bad I kind of abandoned yellow there, but I do not have the range to help fight. I am but a humble painter. It is my lot in life to paint. And kill when people come too close. I'm known to become very, very aggressive when threatened. Might do some League. I think it's not Clam at the moment, so... yeah, it's cool. If you're sick, just rest. And let my grating voice probably make it worse. Or, I mean, you could just go take some Buckleys and, you know, be better in no time. Just drop a nuke on that sickness. That should be their tagline, I swear. Like, I get the, you know, it tastes awful and it works. But it's... using the stuff is like dropping a nuke on a fly. Fair enough. My go-to anytime I'm sick with anything is just Buckley's. Tablespoon or two of that, and your body will start feeling better because it'll wish you weren't sick anymore so you weren't taking it. Yeah, that is good. But I'm not sure you guys would have Buckley's over there in BC, but I'm pretty sure you still would. It's like one of the only options for cold medicine over here in Nova Scotia. Yeah, I've been there. Through improper diet, my immune system's pretty weak. Legitimately, if I were to go out somewhere for an like to a more crowded area, like let even just use like a mall as an example, I will be sick the next day. No questions, I will be sick. No, my beacon! I didn't realize the jet sculpture was there. Our base is ours again. For the most part. Points! I kind of wish I had the 60 more chunks to, completely fill out my hat and shoes with sub power-up. They're good beacons! Like, how good these beacons are, why I don't understand why they're not used in competitive more. Like, it doesn't seem like you'd lose a whole lot in the most, for the most part, depending on the game mode, to bring one of the many beacon weapons. There may not be a general long-range one that doesn't have to charge or use a lot of ink and be a heavy weapon, but... Hello, Toast. Ow. The ink armor, it did nothing for me. And I did have the entire enemy team after me, so, well, not the entire enemy team. There was still one of them that was just somewhere. Is a beacon here just invisible to the enemy team? Ow. Like, that beacon never gets destroyed. Ever. Well, I can't say that. It does occasionally get destroyed. But it's so rare that it happens. Ow. I'm dumb. I started moving and that was... Oh, that's a... Okay. But hey, guess what? I'm back. Like nothing ever happened. But I swear, like, just that little area, they become invisible. Like, I don't know. Fair enough. But surely there has to be some... There has to be some beacon weapons that are good enough for using in competitive, but no one does. Oh, my beacons are probably screwed this time. Honestly, it's kind of the thing with, like, playing even in the same lobby for a while, is, like, people learn. And it makes it really hard to use beacons. Darn it! I thought your charge was ending. I mistimed that. That was private property! Yeah, that's fine, Toast. Ow. Guys, why are you super jumping to each other when there are beacons? You can say Mario Kart's really luck-based, but it only is if everyone's of equal skill. Ow. Like, I'll just use an example from, like, Mario Kart 64. You know how notorious it is for the AI rubber banding? Both me and my oldest brother can lap that AI. With ease. I think the only Mario Kart I can't just pick up and play with ease is Double Dash. And it's only because the carts have more weight than in every other game. I mean, I've not played, I've not played the re-release onto the Switch, because, I mean, we have 8 already. I mean, I would kind of like to have it on the Switch, because it would just, well, be nice to have all the DLC characters I'd never got to mess around with. Because, well, we never had the DLC. Like, I even remember, like, playing online on Mario Kart Wii. Like, you'd usually have, you know, you'd have the general populace, which would all be vying for the, you know, 3rd through 8th slots. And then, like, 2 people in 1st and 2nd, just fighting over 1st and 2nd, almost a full lap ahead of everyone else. Fair enough, there, Rand. I just remember seeing people saying, like, oh, well, beacons are still bad even with all the buffs. It's like, but they're not. They're really good, guys. You just need to devote some of your kit to them. I kind of wish the internet for Mario Kart Wii was still a thing. Though at the same time, I really don't, because it was just hackers on, like, all the scoreboards. And most games, you'd have hackers. Just everywhere. Oh, jeez. It was very rude, Joe. This is my beacons. They're private property, and you blew them up. And someone actually saw and destroyed my other one. Jeez. Like, the hackers with Mario Kart Wii didn't even try to hide it. They would just finish the race the moment it begins, and that was about it. So, good game, everyone. They've won. They've got first. I don't understand how that's fun. Cause, like, after, like, for the first little bit, I'm sure people got very frustrated. But then people just stopped caring. It's like, well, okay, then second is now first. Like, I used to spend so much time playing mostly just Mario Kart Wii. And watching, like, the Mii parade kind of thing. Where it would just show you a bunch of various Miis people have made. That was neat. I kind of wish they'd bring that back in some way. Because, I mean, you can still make Miis. Yeah, that's kind of the thing with the ballpoint there, Rand. At least I found while using it. If you place a beacon, you have to chill for a second or two because you won't have the ink to use it like a ballpoint. I mean, you'll get like a full charge out of it, but you'll not be able to recharge your full charge while, you know, still holding a bit of a charge. Probably for the same reason I can't use it well. The aim jumps halfway through firing it, and it makes it awkward to use. I didn't even notice till you mentioned it. I know I made a Mii when I was younger that me and my girlfriend still get a laugh out of, but I'm willing to bet a fair few people these days would be a bit triggered by it. Because I took a Mii, made it look, it was as tall and fat as possible, gave it just the name of question marks, made it have the feminine appearance, but it's male. And it's just Mystery Man. It's literally just my character I grabbed for doing random things online. And the voice is beautiful. Like, it's great. I think I even have it on the Switch. I know it's on my 3DS. It's just a Mii I use for things. Made in pure good fun. Ow. Why did everyone want to kill me? What did I do? I was placing beacons. Oh, that is not a safe beacon to jump to anymore. Ow. Rand shot me in the butt. Another just weird story. I actually got into a fight. Well, posture fight, basically, with another kid in school. Because he sucker punched me in the back. So this was in like the hallway at the end of the day during school. So I basically just whipped around and basically just nailed him in the side with a kick. And knocked him on his arse. And he was not happy because, oh, the way he put it was, I sucker punched him. It's like, no, I was just returning the favor. Like, I knew he was the one that did it. He was the only other person around. And my locker was in literally the middle of, you know, the long hallway. No one's getting away. All the classrooms were already closed and locked, like... led to him wanting to fight me, but not actually. I think partially because, well, I walk or bike everywhere. I have really strong legs. Yeah, the ballpoint takes some getting used to when first using it. Like, I can usually get the hang of it after like 5-6 games. It takes me a while. That's why I tend to just use the sploosh for beacons. As far as fighting, yeah. But you can't have the beacons. That's why I really wish they would have just put beacons on something like the Kensa Undercover. Like, they could even just keep the ink armor. Just, instead of torpedo, have beacons. Like, that would have been fine. Yeah, I can't really do much about splashdowns, so... yeah, not... Either... With beacon weapons, you have one of two extremes. No range, all the range. I mean, the Kensa Undercover with beacons would be a full-out support weapon. It would do nothing but support and chip damage, which is also support. I honestly think it would still do just fine. Ow. Then again, most competitive players probably wouldn't touch it because, ew, beacons. Oh no. Ways to get back into the fight faster. Yeah, but its current ways of support, in my opinion, are pretty lackluster. I mean, you get the chip damage from the torpedo, the chip damage from the gun, and in general, one-shot shield that, unless you're devoted to it, takes a few seconds to even get active. Like, well, it's more like a second or... but a second and a half, I think. Somewhere in that range. Ow. Wait, did they notice? I don't think they did. Yo, what's up? What's up, buddies? I'm back! Beacons are awesome. Especially when the enemy team doesn't notice them. Okay, they noticed it that time and got rid of it. Ow. I mean, like I said, I can basically guarantee it's because they either have all the range or no range. And when they have all the range, there's a better variant. Like, I basically know that's basically the reason. And, like, when it comes to, like, dapples, you're better off with just using the blue dapples if you want to use dapples. But if you want to use dapples, you may as well just use that one variant of the Splat Dualies. The one that everyone knows the name of and I always forget. The original normal variant. Because it's just better. I mean, my original main sees play currently, but only because of, it being a Splat Pro. Because I initially mained the generic Splat Pro. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Ow. Ah! Revenge was mine! Yeah, they wanted to save the private property from all the destruction that was going on. Ow. Okay, I need to replace that beacon. Ow. Because that thing is super awkward. Ow. Thought I could get away. Could not. Hello, Mark Stevens. Yeah, I was referring to the roller when it's incredibly awkward. That's just my opinion. I'm way too used to the rollers from the old game. Back when I had the exact moment to jump swing down for just diving out of the ink, whacking someone upside the head, and then carrying on. Yeah, I'll stick with this. Yeah, but you have to come out of the ink and start your swing first to have the horizontal one. That's the one I'm used to using for that. The vertical swing just takes a little too long. You'll land before... You'll land before you finish your swing, which is not the intended purpose. Worked even better with carbon rollers, because it's just pop out, kill, pop back in, run off. Because I don't think you've really ever used the beacon variant? I don't know. I think just about anyone can. You just screech into a microphone and clip it, and ta-da, you've voice acted Pearl. That is canon. She does that. I broke my own beacon. Ow. I am an irresponsible beacon owner. Okay, that one's still there. No, teammate, why would you jump to me? Then there are beacons! Ow. There are beacons literally everywhere! But no! Can't jump to me! We'll have to jump to me. Can't just jump to the beacons. Crumble, crumble. That one beacon is still standing. I can, according to my girlfriend, do a incredibly good Starscream voice. Starscream from Transformers. But I've only ever done it once, and I'm honestly too afraid to try again in case I mess it up. Plus, I can't remember what his voice sounds like. I did not surf that well that game. But I did have beacons around the place. I'm gonna switch off of beacons. I'm gonna do something else for a bit. Booyah bombs. That's what I'll do for a bit. Just swap one gimmicky equipment set for another! I still need... I still need a shirt for special charge as well. Just 3 subs of special charge with a main of Ink Resist, and I'd be set. I am kind of glad to see that no weapon has had the .96 gal treatment in this game. Like, I was looking through the patch notes of the .96. I'm probably saying the number wrong, but the bigger point gal. In, well, for the first Splatoon. And it was nerfed so hard. Like, it lost, like, 10 or more damage. Just outright. I mean, I get why they changed it, is because it was a guaranteed 2-hit kill no matter how much defense up you had. But they lowered it to have the exact same damage output as the .52, at a lower fire rate, a heavier ink consumption, more inaccurate. That poor thing just got murdered. Also, I think after this I might go and see about setting up a league lobby. Ow. Eh, it's cool, Rad. I'm almost waiting for the Splat Pro to get the same sort of treatment in this game. Darn it. I thought he was just over far enough, but he wasn't. Died to a goo tuber. I got gooed. It's like, Nintendo has shown they are willing to just nuke something rather than tweak it to try and fix it. And I get the feeling that if the Splat Pro continues having upwards of 20 to 30% representation between all of its variants, Nintendo is going to hit it somehow. And that's currently roughly where it's sitting as of like last month. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see it lose some damage at some point. Or lose some of its benefit from main power-up. That would be the best change they could make for it. Without murdering the weapon. But this is Nintendo. They are very unpredictable. Let's not forget, in Pokemon, rather than just implementing a rule where you can't have more than one of your opponent's Pokemon put to sleep, they just nerfed the entire usageness out of the best sleep move in the game. Also, I'm gonna see about setting up a league lobby now. I know I already said it, but I'm just reminding everyone. Gonna see about a 4. We might be able to manage it. No idea. But we will see. Don't even know what it is. Tower control. Neat. I'll keep my charge up set. Spray some arrows around the place. Arrow bars. How great would it be to have a gun that shoots arrow bars? That would be amazing. For those who may not know, it's just a little chocolate bar that's made of like some of the best tasting chocolate I've ever had, with little bubbles all through it. It's really good. But yeah, I'm willing to bet there's a 50-50 shot that either Nintendo is going to remove the damage up bonus for the Splat Pro from main power up, or they'll cut the Splat Pro's damage itself to the point where even with a full, 9 subs, 3 mains of main power up, you're not getting the the same damage you'd get now off of that little bit. So, like, cut its damage by, like, 10, 15. Because it is kind of what they did in the first game with the bigger point gal as well. We just have all the short range at the moment. It's great. I can never remember the number. It's the big point gal. And yeah, I don't mind that there's not many people chatting their end. I mean, they're here to watch. It's fine. If they just want to watch, they're watching. If they want to chat, they'll chat. That's how it works. Nyan Cat's still a thing? Jeez. Yeah, I should probably just do that. I'll set up a 2-room, and it'll be whichever one of you two gets to it first. Because Rand's still busy, so. I mean, I don't really wish a nerf to really happen to the Splat Pro itself. I myself would more rather see it happen to main power-up. Like, just removal of everything damage up from main power-up and replace it with other things that still help the weapon, but not to the degree that damage up does. Like, say in the case of the Splat Pro, remove the damage up, give it a tighter aim. I don't know. Or better painting, or, you know. Just give them something so that it's still a benefit. There's still reason to run it, but it's not broken. Oh, jeez. It feels wrong that Mario has an E-liter. I mean, I guess it is a sewage pipe, so it kind of makes sense. Ow. Doesn't Jet get range? Like, mediocre range? Oh yeah, I just read up. I'm like, wait, it doesn't get... yeah, that's what you said. That's what I get for just looking at the bottom comment. You know, someone really needs to get on this thing, and I feel like it should be me. Ow. Yeah, I didn't. I'm smart. Alright, Joe. Okay, how is that? Doesn't he have to swing it down before it can do anything? Like, it's a stamp. Am I just lagging or is he lagging? I'm very confused. Or is that just something that thing that the Ultra Stamp can just do? Ow. Basically what happened with the stamp is he'll just pop out and murder, but he's not throwing it, he's swinging it. So he'll just pop out, you die, and he just moves on. Ow. True, but wouldn't he still have to bring it down? Like, shouldn't it still have to do the full swing around him? I mean, that's what the animation is. You do the full swing around you. Isn't that... I've not really done jump swinging with the thing. I honestly don't understand how you jump with that thing. But, you know. Ow. I'll remember to use beacons one of these days. It is safe to say he is lagging, given he just kind of popped somewhere. He went from standing one place to standing another place. So... I think I will switch off of being this and just... yeah. I'll just go with my standard setup. Wrong shoes. I'll go back to the old shirt. Old shirt. Fair enough. I can't really see how it makes you more vulnerable. Mostly because you can just use it to ambush kill. It basically becoming a better carbon roller then, in those cases. Fair enough. Ow. Seems like a lot of main power-up for Dually Sculptures. Wait, they can get to 33.3, can't they? I remember testing that at some point. Frickin' Clash Blasters. Eh. I hate them so much. They're such just brain-dead weapons. Like, all you have to do is just hold down the trigger and walk. And you're set. Oh, that sniper isn't very brave. He ran away. The Clash Blaster. The I'ma just hold down ZR and hold W. Well, the effect will forward. I'm trying to make a TF2 reference and it's not working great. They're M1 Pyros. Ow. Ow. Yeah, it is a weapon that has a very low skill ceiling. Doesn't mean it can't still be obnoxious diverse, though. Same with dualies, really. I refuse to buy the argument that the undercover should never lose a fight against any form of dualies. The really short-range ones, maybe. But even then, that undercover has to be really good at predicting what that other person is about to do. Because I need to shoot where they are going to be. Brain Dead Clash wins the day for them. Or at least took away our chance of potentially overtime victory. Eh. This is the problem when I stream when I'm tired. I get salty easily. I'm just gonna... no. Brain. Function. I'm just gonna grab... this and... murder some people. Hopefully. Alright. I think Joe's away at the moment now. Ow. Okay, I shouldn't have even bothered with his beacon then. It's garbage. I cannot aim. But yeah, after this, we'll see if I can get the 4 lobby set up again. Ow. I don't know what was hitting me. My brain was like, blaster, but they don't have a blaster. I'm very confused. Ow. Now that I know that jump swing on the stamp is a thing, that feels mildly broken. I mean, all of the new specials feel really powerful, which was the point. I will give them that. I mean, if it was the most balanced, it wouldn't be used. It needs to have power to it. I cannot aim. Because the balanced specials aren't used. More balanced ones are things like Baller and... Ow. Tentamissiles. Though Tentamissiles are used a fair bit. From what I remember, and it isn't so much a think of, I looked it up of League and X-Rank special usages. The most used is like Inkstorm or something else. There was 2 of them, they vie for the top spot. But honestly, like, the most balanced, that being, you know, basically most fair to play against, but still has good power to it, is probably the Baller. It just kind of chills in the middle. And that is kind of what makes it bad. Also, did I just accidentally make a 2 lobby again? No, I made a 4. Okay. Because, like, it has nothing particularly going for it, but it also has really nothing going against it either. I'd say another one that's decently just kind of balanced and fair would be Tentamissiles, also pairing them with Stingray. Alright, Mark. Because, I mean, like, a balanced special is one that is easy to fight back against, but also, you know, can still do things. Like, the bomb rushes are also decently balanced. Just no one uses them either. I don't even know why no one uses them. Given they were all the rage in the first game. Like, Berry Splat Pro was... I don't know. Like, in the first game, like, the Berry Splat Pro was one of the most used Splat Pros because of its Suction Bomb Rush. The default Splat Charger was used because of its Bomb Rush more than anything. And then you get this game where the sniper with the Bomb Rush is the one no one bothers with. It's just kind of weird. Yep, that's neat leader. Ow. I mean, you are limited to like 10 characters, so I mean... names can't always be exactly what you want them to be. Which was my main worry with... like, coming up with... really anything for, like, the clan was like, I don't want to do anything too long, because I want people to still have names. Hey, Ryan. I'm probably gonna be going another, like, 20 minutes if I don't get too salty and just stop beforehand. Because tired me is a very salty me. Hence why I'm using the Splat Pro right now. I got salty and grabbed it because I'm gonna murder some fools. Ow. Yeah, that's usually a good idea. I'm also myself going to start just having, if I can manage it, just having some cough drops nearby. Which should help me do longer streams. Because they tend to help with sore throats, and that's the main thing that keeps me from streaming long periods of time. Is just my throat gets super sore. I don't know who threw that burst bomb at my feet, but it is very... I am very thankful for it. I don't even know what weapons have burst bombs. I know the burst bomb wasn't intended for my feet, but it worked out, so... Ow. That poor sniper. Also, I want to note... Oh, my gyroscopes keep getting very off-center. Oh, jeez. Well, this will have to do. I've been playing for the past couple days a Pokemon fan game that is really surprisingly good. Ow. And, it's like Pokemon Solar, Light, Lunar, Dark, something like that. It is surprisingly good and just full of Phantomon that are not broken. Which is probably, like, the weirdest thing about it. Ow. It's just that it's full of a bunch of fan Pokemon that are not broken. It's made in RPG Maker, which I did not expect at first, because it does not look like it was made in RPG Maker. They did a really good job of that. It plays like it was made in RPG Maker. They can't get away from all of those quirks. Ow. Sniper's still alive. And there goes our lead in the last second. Eh. Ah, well. Come back, Joe. That it is. Also, unless they've removed it, the damage fall off at the end of its range is annoying. Like, when I was trying to use the Point Gal again, because in the first game I used it a bit, and I kind of liked it. So I decided I'd give it a try in this one. And the damage fall off at the edge of its range is so annoying. Because that's, like, the range I always fought at with the .52, was as close to the end of its range as I could get. And also, I guess we have an open spot again. Don't know what happened to Toast. So if anyone would like to join in, feel free. That works. What strawberry? Ichigo is strawberry in Japanese. Which kind of makes Inuyasha kind of hilarious. I think it's Inuyasha that one of the characters is just named Strawberry. It's great. There's so many names in, like, just more, like, names characters are given in anime for, you know, dubs that are just hilarious. Because usually the name was already a pun. Japan likes puns. They love puns. But then we bring it over here and it's like, well, what do we name him? Well, I don't know. Ichigo sounds great. It means strawberries, so I don't care. He's Strawberry Man now. Okay, great. Because anime is weird. Yeah, I imagine that's gonna make for a great just clip if anyone's on Twitch making clips. We don't have Nuke around. If he was, he would undoubtedly make a clip of that, probably. I might go back through the VOD and make a clip of that, if I even can. Yeah, Sniper Rifle did great for you, buddy. I love how I basically even know how to spell out Ichigo in hiragana. Because E, which would be the I, is easy. Like, that's literally one of the base vowels. Chi is, well, it's another, you know, it's just one of the consonants. I know it as well. And Go is also one I know. Ow. That sniper is having, like, the worst time with me. And I'm glad. I am bullying a sniper. Ow. When I can. His team is not liking it much. Fun fact. Sushi is spelt with just 2 hiragana characters. Su and Shi. And the proper way to say it is osushi. It usually has an O put in front of it. It's a more formality type thing. Makes you seem like a colossal nerd to say it that way. I don't care. Heard you, Kiki. Get back to your delivery service. People need bread. Ow. What am I even going on about now? I'm very tired, as you could all probably gauge. Just from the random things I'm saying. I'm talking a lot about anime and Japanese. It shows I've learned things from my Japanese studies, because I have not done anything with my Japanese studies for months. Like, that shows I've retained information, which is good. I don't want to say it again. I already said it once. Just mix of random Japanese facts and just shouting random references. I can always try to be more like this in general. I don't know how well it'll work out, but ow. Yeah, I could try. I just have to stream more when I'm getting tired. Normally when I'm getting tired, I don't stream. Oh, jeez. Ow. I mean, I suppose to be fair, my normal commentary is just me saying, oh jeez, a lot. I'm a regular Morty. Ow. Why did I not assume he was gonna just throw that at the tower? And here goes our lead in the last 30. Why are we good at pushing our advantage until the very end? Like, that is very much a thing. Ow. Oh geez, no one's on the tower. Oh no. No. Ni. Are we the knights who say ni now? Hello, Medina, I believe your name would be. If anyone gets the reference to the knights who say ni, you have watched silly comedies. Well, there goes our fourth person again. Also, another random fun fact that involves Dragon Ball Z. The character Chi-Chi, her name is literally just made of the same hiragana character repeating. Because it's just a character, Chi. At least her North American name. I'm not sure what she's actually named in Japanese. It's probably not Chi-Chi. That would be my, my guess. If anyone else wants to pop in, feel free. Maybe we can get a fourth person again. Okay, they're back. Strawberry Man's back. Or I suppose, yeah, he, she, they. Strawberry person. Cuddles! But if I was seeing right, they're the one using the heavy splatling. That isn't a very cuddly weapon. They don't get in close and cuddle. They sit in the back and just spray ink around the place. Ow. It's not very cuddly, Cuddles. And I will probably get to that friend request after this match, but this match will also probably be my last match for the day. Because it'll be close enough to time to end the stream off. Ow. I am very bad at this. I even have color lock on. How am I doing this bad? Ow. Yeah, I have moments like that as well. Only I'm assuming I'm ow. I'm assuming you're probably not red-green colorblind? Either that or you're just a more severe red-green. I'm definitely on the lighter side of things. Because it turns out there's a bit of a spectrum to that. Not much of one, but there's a bit of one. Which is a little ironic that there's a spectrum to... Yeah, I kind of figured. With you basically seeming to have to play with color lock on. Because I'm good with most of the colors. That is legitimately the colors that color lock turns it to. Is blue and yellow. I honestly think it's kind of neat that not only I'm colorblind, but, you know, I have a semi-frequent viewer who's also colorblind. I just find that neat. Especially because it's Splatoon. You'd figure the both of us would probably hate Splatoon, given how color-based it is. But nah. Ow. Ow. I have not managed to kill Cuddles once this entire time. Ow. Though, I did actually see a thing, and it was actually back when I had first kind of had it more or less confirmed I'm colorblind, that made me have just kind of a moment of, like, yeah, it's kind of true. Colorblind people are just shiny Pokemon. With how rare it is, we're literally just shiny Pokemon. Only we see ourselves a different way. That will be the final match for today. Because it is just getting really close to the time I should probably stop. Plus, I am really hungry. And really tired. And should probably sleep. I mean, your icon's Pikachu. So... I'd just be a slack off. Not even a slacking, just slack off. Just this is a little sloth. Just, eh. I'm just lazy. It fits. But yeah, there is a Discord link in the description of the YouTube, should anyone wish to join a Discord and chat with people. Because it exists. You can go there, you can chat with people. It's very nice. I'm gonna try and make it more active at some point. I'm also gonna try adding more channels and stuff. I mean, you could be a Litten. Be whatever you want to be, Ryan. But also, for those on Twitch, the Discord link is in the info or wherever you find things that are normally down below the stream on mobile. I have no idea where that is. I don't use mobile Twitch. With all that said, thanks everyone for watching, and I hope to see you again later tonight, assuming I don't sleep through the stream. See you then!